Hi, hello, YouTube land. Check your clock, it's amateur hour time. Welcome back to another episode of Danganronpa. The last episode, tragedy yet again has occurred. Tragedy has indeed occurred yet again, because now this time, Chihiro Fujisaki, the ultimate programmer, has been murdered in the freaking locker room in here. So we gotta figure out what's going on over there, what's the and during the investigation, we actually have Byakuya on our side. I'm with him, technically, but he's with me. So we're gonna go ahead and on investigating, figure out more of the events that could have transpired during this whole thing. And yeah, hopefully we can find Chihiro's killer. So, in order if we don't, then well, we die. So, without further ado, let's go ahead and continue onward. So let's go ahead and jump right into it and have some fun. You guys, leave a like for Danganronpa, leave a like for my boy Byakuya here. I know there's a friend in him yet. we're still searching his heart. I know there's a heart within that suit there somewhere. So there's in there. But without further ado, let's investigate. And if you enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe. It'll be an honor to have you as part of the Goku crew. Welcome you with open arms, but without further ado, let's get this investigation going, shall we? Where do we even start with? That's the thing. Oh god, there's so much. What do I hear? There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Alright, but I get a coin though. Okay, what about this? If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our new handbooks, right?
What?
Have an issue with it. So, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
You called for me? He been domesticated?
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for people in a row to go through while the door is locked, correct? If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the ceiling-mounted Gatling gun would initiate a Swiss cheese slaughter. And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course!
Correctly correct! Well then, that means only girls can go into the girls' locker room, boys can go to the boys' locker room. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means, hey Makoto, I can see right through you. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you're thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get there.
So, in other words...
As such, the killer must be one of the girls. I get it right?
Such
Good
ignorance.
lord, you're simple. But am I wrong? You should pay closer attention to the regulation. The answer's been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is fine. I don't get it. I don't get it. Loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing? Isn't that the same thing? So you can steal it? Would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of a noble Togami family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations. Knowing you, I bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? Add a little more excitement to things. You're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They're things.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good. Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it, so,
Why you?
so sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together. Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest on your damn self.
That's fine.
Well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculty, so I'll fill you in myself. Let's head to the main hall. Main hall? That'll help you understand what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand. Loaning it is not allowed, but borrowing it? I would assume stealing it wouldn't mean... That's not necessarily loaning nor borrowing. So stealing it could very well work. Came to... Oh. So, what are we looking for in here? Nice. It doesn't say a word. Does that mean I have to figure it out for myself? Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Okay, TV. Is that a gun or is that a camera? I want to see those are gun cameras. Yeah. Hello. What's that? There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's in handbook? No, wait. There's 3 of them. What are they doing? Oh, found them. Huh? You know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to the mailbox. So then, 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? Go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the handbooks. When I did... Welcome, Sayaka Maizono. Right, Sayaka's handbook. How do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Owning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I'm still not understanding it. Does it have to be someone who's alive or someone who's dead? I mean, so I can't okay, so hypothetically, the ultimate rookie, you're in the school right now. So, I can't lend Makoto my handbook. But, if I take a handbook from one of the dead students, that's okay? Is that borrowing? Or is that loaning? Or no, not loaning, but is that borrowing? I want to say in this case, stealing and borrowing are the same thing. Because I'm taking something that's not mine. My brain is kind of stuck on this. I see. Yeah, now I understand. I don't. I don't. I guess they're just gonna have to figure it out at the class trial.
What?
Hold on a second. Wrong.
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Okay, who is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. One that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
Makes sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseball. Pummeled with baseball. Memory of it came flooding back. Ugh, yeah, that was terrifying. That cruel punishment led to Leon's death. Execution that the mastermind concocted. Cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault.
Damn it!
Hey! Hey! Hey!
Now
Hey!
I'm
What?
That e-handbook is essential to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way it would break that easily.
But it did.
That's
If I
impossible!
say it wouldn't break, it wouldn't freaking break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it wouldn't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing handbook does have one single weak point.
Us?
I can't hear you.
It's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Leon must have broken it somehow without realizing what his weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be?
Even the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. What just happened? Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on.
That's fine.
Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Think so? Wait, something about it that bothers me. Okay, so we have a broken handbook. I guess we think it's Leon's, but Monokuma just said that they can't break, even if you hit it with a bunch of baseballs. I guess that's some really resistant technology then. So if it's not Leon's, then whose is it? Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? Mean, man. I mean, I appreciate you being in my company and all. Turning me for a loop. What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. Certainly I want to reveal Chihiro's killer, but more precisely, I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack. And really believe Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro?
Don't make me repeat.
Absolutely. I have no doubt that Genocide Jack is a culprit in this case. Okay? That murderous fiend is Genocide Jack, right?
What?
There's nobody else it could be. Murderous fiend who kills again and again using bizarre and brutal methods. They're like a ghost, acting suddenly, slipping away before the police can catch up to them. What nickname did the internet give to this mysterious serial killer? Genocide Jack. They say he's killed thousands of people. That's gotta be an urban legend. Still, could one of us really be a demented psychotic killer like that? Not wrong to wonder. Words mean little right now. I have something that will prove it. I can show you. Well, show me, man. Just show me. I want to discover the true identity of Genocide Jack.
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. Like, I love him. I do. I like Byakuya. I want to be his friend. I just gotta figure out how to be his friend. It's very hard. He's playing real hard to get, but there's something to it. I have a basis to believe that, I assure you. Genocide Jack is one of us. Basis, huh? There really proof? There's somewhere I'd like to take you. This will provide all the evidence.
It's all clear now.
All clear now. Evidence that Genocide Jack is the one that killed Chihiro. Evidence. Something like that, really? Ah, hey, you two.
Big trouble. Need your help.
I don't have time to play with you.
I don't have time to play with you. We're busy. Leave us alone.
But it's an emergency. Emergency. Come on, please, you gotta help me.
Wait, what's up?
Please.
It's a serious emergency. Please, please, you gotta help me.
Calm down, okay, Hina?
But it's an emergency.
Alright. Emergency? What happened? What happened?
What's wrong with Toko? She's acting super strange.
Well, last time she was kind of a little loopy with her tongue hanging out and all that. Well, I mean, she was acting pretty strange earlier, right? Scooby-Doo, Byakuya.
Very strange.
Since it's Toko, I must admit, I'm intrigued. I suppose we could take a second to see what's going on with her. Sure?
Don't make me repeat myself.
Don't make me repeat myself. I didn't expect that. I thought for sure he'd just say no and then that'd be the end of it. Right, like he always does. He's always saying no. He's like Squidward. he is completely Squidward.
Yeah.
Okay, come on, hurry. Wait for us, Hina.
Let's go.
As she headed to the dorms, Toko's room, White Room. Right. Okay. Yep, he did pulling it up. Where are you at? Nope, that's June. Toko. Toko? Hi? Kind of emergency. Oh, open the door. Open the door. Alright, I guess we gotta let Byakuya do it then. Open the door.
Such ignorance.
You're talking to the... Sorry. He got me with that. You're talking to the wrong person, piece of space. Jesus. Didn't have to go that mean, man. He said, why are you talking to me? Oh man, that was funny. Even before I even read it, I was reading it with my eyes, like in my head. He said, wow, you're really talking, and he called me a waste of space. He didn't have to say wrong person or like try the door or nothing like that. He said, no, you're talking to the wrong person, you waste of space. Literally last episode he told me to kill myself after so what am I supposed to do, man? You guys are too slow. I think you're just too fast. No. The emergency. Well, after what happened in the girls' locker room, we left Toko in her room so she could lay down. After a while, we came back to check on her, you know, to see how she was doing. But when we did, it was weird. She refused to come out, and she kept saying all this weird stuff. Weird stuff?
That's fine.
We should try talking to her ourselves. Yeah, good idea. Alright, now can I open the door, or you're gonna call me another waste of space? Freaking guy. May as well give it a shot. Adio. Door swung open, slowly and silently. Adio. Oh, hello. She is shaking. She is so scared. Holy crap. Aura of negativity flowed out from behind the door, forcing a gasp out of me. Like, holy crap, I just choked on your negativity. Oh, man. I need to breathe real quick. Like, let me back up. Let me breathe.
What? Oh, nothing. It's just that Hina was really worried about you, holding yourself up in your room.
Leave me alone.
Yeah, sure thing. But could you open up just for a second?
Won't allow it.
Huh?
Won't let Genocide Jack have control.
Okay. Just like that, she slammed the door in my face. What was that? He's been acting like that the whole time. When I rang a little while ago... I'll drive out killer. To drive out the murderous fiend. Doesn't make any sense, right? I was afraid to leave her in there alone, so I tried to bust down her door. But it felt like something was holding it shut on the other side. Couldn't even budge it. Toko was scared enough to even bar her door? Do you think the same thing as Byakuya? Do you think the serial killer Genocide Jack really murdered Chihiro? That's why Toko's so scared?
But
Whatever it is, I'm worried about her. Is there anyone who might be able to persuade her? Hey, buddy! Mind if I just talk to you for a bit? Am I considered a waste of space now since we kind of need your help? Hey, Byakuya. Think you could ask her? I'm out of her room, I mean.
That's fine.
Sure, whatever. Huh? Gonna talk to her, Byakuya? Wow, I guess you can be nice when you want to. As always, his silence speaks volumes. Byakuya stood in front of her door, not making a sound, pressed the doorbell. After a few moments,
What do you want?
Leave me alone. You're all so annoying.
I'm sorry, what? Bacula!
It's Byakuya.
It's Byakuya, not Bacula.
Sorry, I couldn't keep our promise. Don't worry. Never again. I won't let Genocide Jack have control ever again.
That, the door slammed shut. Well, so much for persuasion.
Even Byakuya couldn't pull it off.
There's nothing else we can do. Let's get back to the information. Hold on. Hey, Byakuya, what was Toko talking about just now? Something about a promise?
What?
Oh, I have no idea. Another one of her delusions, I'm sure. But
Stop talking.
if I say I don't know, that means I don't know. Just let Hina take care of her.
Oh, yeah, okay. I'll stay here and keep an eye on her.
Let's go.
Then, let's go. Without waiting for a reply, Byakuya sped away.
Byakuya?
And I hurried to catch up. Well, was that worth anything? I tried to talk to him several times as we walked. Didn't even look back, let alone say anything. Just kept on walking toward his destination. Finally, feet brought him to stop in front of a certain room. Library? Come on, go in. Okay. Oh boy. Alright, let's see what we got in here. Anything that I can look at? What about the desk? The desk looks nice. There are no clues there. Need to check elsewhere. I found a coin though. Coins are nice. Alright, I guess. Right. If I remember, the other side of this door, it's the archive, right? Hurry up and go inside. Oh, here?
Let's go.
All makes sense once you're inside. Okay. Ooh. Oh god, it's cluttered. Whoa. So many books and files. So much dust, too.
So, in other words,
I would say there's enough value in this place to endure the dust. Hey. There's so much stuff. Alright. So many files stuck onto the shelf. What's in all these things?
that's enough.
Those documents are dangerous. Dangerous? They detail all the people who control the world from behind the scenes. Dangerous truth for a commoner. You mean like members of the Diet or something? No, I mean the ones with real power. The secret council controlling everything. Shadows. If you're ready to be disappeared for it, take a look. There are some very interesting people in there. You're just kidding, right? Am I? I'll just let it go for now. Okay. Huh? Desk lamp. Hey, it's the same thing that he was using. Oh yeah, it's the same one I saw Byakuya using in the library before.
What?
Do you have a problem with that lamp? It was here before, then I moved it over there. It's too dark over there, so I thought I'd put it to good use. Okay, I got a coin out of it. Nope. See what else we got. Box. There's a wooden box. Empty. Though, judging by the smudges in the dust, it looks like there was something inside. Yeah, looks like it. Wonder what it was. There was an extension cord plugged in there. Proved very useful while I was in the library. Extension cord, huh? Okay. What else we got? Here? The shelf is... Yes, man. The shelf is stuffed with files. Without really thinking about it, I picked one at random. Ah, you have a sharp eye indeed to select that file. Huh?
That's right.
That's the report on a presidential assassination. The original is kept at the National Library. It won't be declassified for another 30 years. Are you sure you want to look at it now? There's no telling whose crosshairs you might wind up in for peeking at it. Without making a sound, I returned the file to the shelf. Immediately puts it back. Alright, well. There's a ton of thick files stuffed into the bookshelf. If you're thinking of looking through any of them, let me give you a little warning. Those things are filled with graphic, disturbing photos from all kinds of crime scenes. It's the kind of thing any normal person wouldn't ever want to look at. Careful. Huh? What do you mean? All those files there are investigation reports related to different cold cases. So cases that haven't even been solved yet. Those are eternal documents, at least eyes only. They're not the kind of thing you expect to leak. Oh. So, are you finally beginning to understand the true splendor of this library? The entire reason I was interested in the library, because of this room right here. It's home to classified government documents, police records, things no ordinary person would ever see. Isn't it magnificent? This can't be for real, right? That's your guys' problem. Anything that doesn't fit into your preconceived reality, label it a lie. Well, it's not that, it's just not like I totally refuse to believe it, but I mean, there's just so much. How can anyone have put all this together? I suppose it goes to show just how much power Hope Peak truly wields. Or perhaps, the mastermind may have wanted to provide us with enough entertainment to keep us from getting bored. It's no use. I can't keep up with all this. It's too unreal. Wrong. Still can't believe it? What about you? I can't believe it so easily. Things like that are usually impossible. What do you mean, usually? Cool? Normal, ordinary, simple? Those things don't exist anywhere in the real world. You don't understand what they actually represent, and you don't understand the nature of anything. Don't pull your punches, do you? Right? Like, when I'm hanging with Byakuya, it's just one psychological trip. Just psychological trauma. Mental strain. Besides, you consider usual based on your common sense, right? But what makes you think your own common sense applies to me at all? The documents gathered here are genuine. I've reviewed them multiple times, so there's no doubt. Dude. Hold on a second. You're saying you read all these documents and more than once? But all this has to be like top secret confidential stuff, right? So why... My family has a reading room just like this at our home. Ours is bigger, of course. Not as dusty. Huh? Members of the Dogami family have access to any variety of government-related documents. That includes foreign powers as well as domestic. How is that possible?
So in other words,
I already told you. There's a secret council that controls the world from the shadows. My family is a member of that council. Okay. And I have within me the bloodline that would allow me to one day bend the world to my will. But to become such a ruler, I must know all levels of this world backwards and forwards. So whenever I have time, I like to review whatever documents and materials that interest me. Which is why I can proclaim without a doubt that the materials gathered here are the real thing. This is beyond believe it or not believing. Byakuya is actually starting to scare me more than the actual mastermind. Yeah, this man is a member of some sort of... his family is a member of a secret council that legit control their world. To their, like, to a T. And he's gonna inherit it one day. Like, Byakuya, you're actually cool. You're actually cool. Can I join you in this world domination conquest as a minion? Please? And what always interests me the most were the cold case police investigation report. Reading through those reports has always been a hobby of mine ever since I was little. It's excellent mental exercise. I've solved more than a few of those cases just by reviewing the reports. Okay, what a smarty boy. And among all those reports, one of my recent favorites is the Genocide Jack case. As he talked, Byakuya grabbed a specific file from the shelf.
That's right.
This is the complete case file. Every single report surrounding the Genocide Jack cases has been compiled in here. Because there are so many, allow me to quickly summarize the main point. To begin, there are two notable characteristics in every Genocide Jack murder. The first characteristic is that at every crime scene, the word bloodlust is written in the victim's own blood. And the second, is that when the victims are murdered, their bodies are suspended in a certain way. Bloodlust is written in blood, and the victim's body is suspended. Exactly the same as what happened to Chihiro. Save your surprise. Best part is yet to come. For the second characteristic, where the victims are suspended, the only ones who knew about that particular fact were the members of the police and other higher-ups. By all accounts, nobody in the media ever found out. Huh? In other words, no one on the news, no one online, nobody knew about that aspect of each crime. Only key officials and the killer himself knew about this act of mounting the victim. Now, if you recall Chihiro's corpse. Okay. Her body was most certainly found mounted in fashion. So, how could the killer have known about suspending the victim?
That's right.
That's the key question. But in fact, the answer is quite simple.
So in other
The culprit
words,
isn't a copycat killer. It's the real Genocide Jack. Ugh.
in other words,
That right there is evidence that Genocide Jack has hidden himself among the rest of us. Then, Genocide Jack really is such a brutal, fiendish killer, really is walking around among us?
interesting.
Things are really starting to get interesting, aren't they? I never imagined a killer with such a reputation would ever become a part of our little game. Now, don't you think it would be good for you to take a look at what I've already seen? You might just manage to ferret out a clue or two.
Such
If you get down on your knees and beg, I might even show you myself. Alright. I mean, when the time is needed, the time is needed. Byakuya, I am on my knees. Byakuya, about that Genocide Jack case file. You let me see it?
That's fine.
Well, you didn't beg, but I guess it's okay this time. Well, I did. You just can't see me. Feel free to look at it in here, but you can't take it with you. Alright, murder cases of Genocide Jack. Yikes, it's just a big black book. That's the worst of it. Byakuya handed me the file, and I flipped through it with tense, nervous fingers. Suddenly, my hand stopped. I had reached the page where photos from the scene of each crime had all been collected. Ugh. The names of Genocide Jack's victims ran on for several pages. Ken Harada, 32, Tetsuhiro Honda, 17, Doji Gaku, 23, Kano Issei, 14, Takeshi Yoshida, 30. Dang. Komasuna Taro, Takefumi Gono, Ushida Naoisa, Takeshi Masamune, Ito Yumejima. There was no end to it. I'm trying my best to practice these Japanese names. But one thing became perfectly clear as I read. All the killer's countless victims were killed and suspended in exactly the same way. At the scene of every murder, the word bloodlust was left in the victim's own blood. Jeez, they're all hung up with scissors too. That's the thing. Now take a look at the next page. You'll find another interesting tidbit. Next page. Profiling results? All the crimes took place on either weekdays at night or during holidays, either day or night. Huh. The most common time for the killings to take place was on holidays in the afternoon. Based on these facts, it could be suggested that the suspect may be a student. Oh god. Evidence suggests that the suspect lingered at the scene, but when they did leave, they were in a panic. Because an eyewitness has never come forward, it's unlikely there was any external reason for this. This confused behavior suggests that the suspect may potentially suffer from dissociative identity disorder. Oh god, multiple personalities? Oh no. Poor
So
person.
in other words,
Poor student. The key point here is that the culprit may well have a split personality. Split personality? That's the kind of thing you see on TV? Oh, it ain't no TV thing, but that disorder is real. One part of another totally unbelievable story. This one is way more unbelievable than anything else up till now. Or maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I feel like my mind has gotten numb. Alright, we... Genocider... Who? Genocider Xio? I didn't know that was another name. Probably the hand version.
let's go.
Alright, get going soon. Huh? Where are we going? Anywhere but here. Finished our business here, haven't we? Wait, Byakuya? Alright, well, honestly, he's helping. He really is. As usual, Byakuya turned and left without another word. I hurried out of the library to catch up. Where are we now? Well, where we part ways. I have some things I need to take care of before the class trial. Huh? It's all of a sudden like that?
I don't have time to play.
Come on, enough of your annoying misapprehension. Did you really think we'd be together the whole time? Take responsibility for yourself and do something useful. Move the investigation forward on your own.
Goodbye.
Oh, goodbye. Well, thanks, bud. Honestly, I don't know why I didn't say thank you. Just like that, gone. Just as quickly as he asked me to join him, he cut me off. In the end, I felt like I was just some plaything getting tossed around. At the same time, I uncovered some really important clues thanks to him. Yeah. Besides Jack. He's the one that killed Chihiro. That murderous fiend. One of us. Who is it? I have to find that out no matter what it takes. To do that, there's somewhere I have to go investigate one more time. I have to go back to the crime scene, girls' locker room. I should check the boys' locker room too. The others might have come up with some info I might find useful while I'm at it. Need to find out everything I can. Alright. More investigation is initiated. Yep, we gotta go back to the crime scene. Yeah, we'll probably check the girls' room first. Oh, stop, Fumi. Got anything?
Da-da-da-da-da!
Ding ding ding! Ifumi has discovered evidence revealing the identity of the culprit.
I feel as if.
I feel as if another stat increase for me.
Evidence? Fine. I cannot reveal that just yet. But I guarantee what I found will steal the killer's breath from his lung.
Sure about that?
Oh yeah, Miss Gutenberg says she witnessed something worthwhile too.
Really? What'd she see?
Well,
She refused to tell me. It's like when a girl bullies the boy she likes, right? Right?
Okay, so there's Celeste now.
Warehouse by the dorms. She was there, but at the same time, not there.
Gonna be. Okay, so we gotta check on Celeste in the warehouse. Eventually. But first, crime scene. Oh boy. We have Kyoko. Hello.
Hey Kyoko, any progress on your investigation?
Indeed.
Generally speaking,
However,
but I have to get going. I have something unrelated to take care of.
Something besides the investigation?
What is it?
well,
Nothing you need to worry about. Just concentrate on the murder.
But
so then,
Before I go, let me give you one piece of advice. You should examine Chihiro's body one more time, thoroughly. Also, her handbook is missing. Might want to determine its whereabouts.
goodbye.
That's it. Be praying for your success. That, Kyoko turned and left the girls' locker room.
guess I'll take another look at the body then.
And girl's handbook is missing?
That's definitely worth worrying about. Okay, Girls E-handbook. Missing. Now why are you missing? Jack body. Yoko said I should examine the body one more time. I know she said thoroughly, but I do have my limits. Well, give it a shot anyway. Let's see. Chihiro's hands are bound with what looks like some kind of rope. Rope was used to prop her up in some kind of crucifix position. Huh? Rope has... Wait, so then this isn't a rope at all. The more I think about it, the more that's not the only thing that concerns me. Chihiro's fatal injury was a blow to the head, which means someone struck her in the head in order to kill her. Right, there's the issue of her being suspended in the fatal blow. At first, I didn't see any reason to think much about either of them. But seeing them again after looking through the Genocide Jack files, something's not quite right. Yeah, she got tied up with a cord and then she got backed on the head. That's nothing compared to freaking the actual murder of Genocide Jack. What does this all mean? Okay, status of the dead body. Well, the one thing that most likely to tie all these mysteries together, the true nature of the rope that was used to defend Chihiro. Figure that out, there's a certain place I need to revisit and look over again. Plus, it might help to look at the Genocide Jack case file one more time. Okay. Anything else? It's the bloodstained poster. Blood is the most noteworthy part, but big-breasted swimsuit model is pretty noticeable too. Girls' locker room doesn't seem like the kind of place you find something. You know what? That's actually a fair point. You wouldn't find, like, you know, a supermodel in the girls' locker room. That's more of a boys' locker room type thing, you know? There's a bloodstain on the carpet. It only had been caused by Chihiro's murder. Okay. Anything else? You guys got anything else?
Damn. Chihiro's presence here was especially weak. Body and her soul.
No forgiveness!
No forgiveness. Target such a helpless being. Unforgivable. What a wretched beast to do such a thing. I cannot forgive this.
Aw. What's this door? This door leads out to the pool. Oh, okay. Gotta check the boys' locker room, right? Okie dokie, look out. Oh, it's a blue wall. Yeah. What the heck is that? Someone done crapped on the carpet. There's a strange stain on the carpet. What is it? It's a dookie stain. Someone crapped on this carpet. There ain't no rules against pooping on anywhere but your dorm, right? They're okay with that, but sleeping's prohibited? This is a weird school. Huh. This poster. The popular boy band called Tornado. Somehow it doesn't quite seem to fit in with the boys' locker room. Yeah, you wouldn't find a boy band. See, the supermodel would be in here. The tornado thing, the boy band would go in the girls' room. Oh, but wait. That reminds me. The poster in the other locker room is... That's right. There's definitely something strange about this. In the boys' locker room, there's a poster of a popular boy band. In the girls' locker room, there's a poster of a big-breasted swimsuit model. Could the posters have been switched? But if they were, why? What reason would anyone have? Yeah, why switch them? Man, this is like switching the rooms all over again from the last case. Like, why are you switching crap? Just leave it. Maybe I should talk to someone who knows a little more about the locker room. Okay. Who would... Oh, I know who would know more. Obviously, Sakura, I think. She said she uses freaking bottles. Maybe Mondo, too, I guess. Let's talk to Mondo first. Dude had a real complex about being a geek. Heard Chihiro talk about it, right? Oh, I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said that more than once. Did. Guess explains the trip down here. But, do you really need to get stronger that badly? I already mentioned it, but was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. I really thought about that stuff. Girl's complex. Where did it come from? Oh yeah, I think I already got a bullet like that from him, didn't I? I remember that. Mondo's account, yeah. Chihiro had told anyone willing to listen that she wanted to get stronger. Some assumed that due to her inferiority complex about being weak, he admired strength more than anything else. Okay. Sakura, back at you again. Spend a lot of time exercising in the girls' locker room, right, Sakura?
Of course.
I've used it nearly every day since it opened up. Sometimes Hina and I use it together.
Okay then, let me ask you something. You think the posters in the boys' and girls' locker rooms could have been switched?
I'm sorry.
Sorry, I can't really say. Never really paid any attention to the poster. See,
However,
but there is something that's been bothering me about the locker room. See, I like to drink a little protein coffee every time I finish exercising.
You have protein coffee?
In the warehouse. It's not the highest quality, but I don't have a lot of other options. I mix protein powder with coffee and down a glass of it after exercising. Anyway, the other day I spilled some of it on the carpet in the girls' locker room. That's just a stain.
Oh, so that must be the dookie stain that I saw in the boys' room. The stain? But I don't see any stain on the carpet now.
of course.
Exactly. I noticed it earlier. Stain has disappeared. I can only assume someone came along and cleaned it up. Still, isn't it unusual to see that there was never a stain here to begin with?
There you go. That perfectly proves my point. All right, so it's been switched. Straight up switched. Okay. I gotta go to the warehouse. Or since I'm here, where is the warehouse? On the bottom floor? So since I'm here, I can go check the library again because he said he had to do that anyway. Yeah, can I check this now? There's a thick layer of dust on the top of the desk. There's some kind of clue here. Guess not. Alright. I thought there might be something. Huh? Lamp won't turn on. Oh, I see. Not plugged in. Lamp's cord isn't long enough to reach the outlet. But last time I saw it, it was definitely on. It's definitely right here. Oh, that's right. Byakuya was using extension cord. There's no extension cord here now. I wonder if... Huh. Okay. Library desk lamp. Yeah, we gotta check the file. Where was the file again? I don't even know. Wooden box is empty. The extension cord... Yawning. Sorry. The extension cord was in there before. Right. Desk lamp. Byakuya grabbed that one thing from over there and put it over here. Sure is dark over there. Okay. I want to take another look at the Genocide Jack's case file. No, it was around here somewhere. Huh? Gone. Someone take it out of the archive? The only one who could do something like that. Can't think of anyone but Byakuya. Well, dang. Can't even do it. Oh, Jeebus. But for that, okay, now... we gotta go to the warehouse. Yes, the warehouse. Warehouse... Oof, I forget. Oh, I can use teleport, can't we? Yeah, we can teleport. Library. Yep, there. Warehouse, okay, there's the warehouse. Dining hall. I'll go to the dining hall first. See, Hina is there doing God knows what. Got it. Oh, Hina, how's Toko doing? Same as before. Won't come out, and she keeps mumbling about something about Genocide Jack. I just left her there. You left her? My head was all swimmy, and I was getting pretty hungry.
Yeah.
Oh, but don't worry. I'm gonna head back as soon as I'm done eating. Toko's not exactly pleasant, but I'm still worried about her. Speaking of which, what are you eating?
Huh?
A donut, of course. Horse. There's two things I'm sure God created. Outer space, donuts. Donuts. God created the donut. Ah, donuts sound actually real good too. I haven't had a donut in a while. I know they got some at the store. I should walk down there and get myself some. Ooh, jelly filled. God did create the jelly filled donuts. Those are the best kind. I want. Really? I bet Chihiro would have liked to eat more donuts. That was her one big regret. To not eat a donut. Try to spend more time with her. Come to think of it, who did she spend time with?
Well,
Yeah, she was a little bit strange. Didn't really hang out with the other girls much. It was like she was trying to keep her distance from us. Actually, Sakura says something similar. Said that even though you and her invited Chihiro to exercise with you, she always refused.
yeah, totally.
Yep, it's true. Wasn't us either. It was like she stayed away from all the girls. But she just I don't know. She talked to the boys all the time. Isn't it kind of weird to be shy around your own sex, but totally fine with the opposite sex? Oh, wait. Maybe she was used to guys spoiling her. The law says you can't judge a book by its cover, right? Think so? Never really saw her as that kind of girl. Huh. So, Chihiro avoided girls, but talked to the boys. You want to be one of the boys. Basically. Boys night. Bro. Where's the warehouse again? I am stuck. Warehouse. Wario warehouse. I want to think this is the warehouse. It is. Ah, it's big in here. Hello. I come to talk to you. Celeste, what are you doing here? Sorry, got it again. This warehouse is amazing. It has absolutely everything one might need to live a full life. From food to clothes to towels, there's an endless supply to choose from. See that, but got anything related to the case?
Most unfortunate.
I knew you were going to ask me that. I thought talking about the warehouse itself might misdirect you. I see it was pointless. Then you did find something. Very well. I will tell you, and only you.
Actually,
Last night, I saw her here. Chihiro was in the warehouse. What? Really?
indeed.
This was right before nighttime.
What are you doing out this late?
Oh, I was just.
Are you planning to go exercise, perhaps?
What? How did you know?
Because I can see a blue track jacket sticking out of that duffel bag you're carrying.
Oh, you're right. Thanks.
See, I understand Chihiro being in the warehouse, but what are you doing in the warehouse this late at night, Celeste? That's what I want to know.
Well, I'd better get going. I'm kind of in a hurry.
You're probably stealing food. I knew it. I can't trust anybody in this place when it comes to theft. She stuffed the jacket into her bag in a hurry, and it was almost like she was trying to hide it. Just like that, it was gone.
Yes.
I assumed she was merely stocking up to go exercise in the morning, but it would appear she ignored the nighttime rule and headed directly to the girls' locker room. If she hadn't broken our rule, none of this would have ever happened. Get what you deserve, I suppose. So apparently, went to the girls' locker room late at night in order to exercise without anyone knowing. Strange thing is, there was no trace of the track jacket or duffel bag Celeste said she saw Chihiro carrying. Would mean the killer would have gotten rid of it somehow. Huh. Okay. So she showed up, she was in the warehouse. Celeste saw Chihiro with a blue track jacket and duffel bag, but we haven't even seen that yet. Ding dong. What?
I'm getting tired of waiting. Shall we just plunge right in? It's the moment you've all been waiting for! The class trial!
I hate it.
You remember where to meet, right? Please go through the red door on the first floor of the school. See you soon.
Oh joy. In the class trial or about to begin? Okay, second trial. Red door. Right through here. Ugh. I'm not ready. I'm never ready. Okay, let's do this, Makoto.
Hey, so, is everyone ready to... What? Am I blind or are we missing someone?
Yo.
Yeah, Toko's not here.
And Toko is...
Really don't remember?
Kidding, I'm just kidding. How could I forget that little nut job? It's a crucial part of the class trial this time.
What are you gonna
Okie
do?
dokie, I'll go ahead and drag her out of here, kicking and screaming. Just one moment, please.
Just like he said, a few minutes later, he reappeared, dragging Togo behind him. Yeah, she's kicking and screaming. I told him I didn't want to, but he forced me. I can't believe he would drag a girl around. Terrible. Terrible.
Now everyone's here, right? Okay then, let's on to the elevator and let's get this show on the road. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
So, shall we get going? Time to find out who killed Chihiro. Chihiro Fujisaki. She was so gentle, so calm and meek. Nobody had any problems with her. Someone made the choice to kill a girl like that. That murderer, one of us. Someone standing right here. Ugh, who could it be? Hold on, let me talk to you, Hero. Ready? Doing this. We doing it, bud. We go. You have no choice, right? Have to do this.
It's true.
Yes. Give a small nod in reply. One last deep breath, I walked toward the elevator on shaky legs. With each step forward, I could feel my heart starting to race faster and faster. As soon as everyone was on, the elevator began to descend. Couldn't get a handle on my emotions, couldn't stop speculating. Steel box sank with heavy clunking sounds deeper and deeper into the ground. As we went deeper, the uneasiness in my heart grew bigger and bigger. The elevator was unaffected, however, and continued to descend without hesitation. Till finally, came to a sudden stop.
What do you think? Are we decorated? Isn't it so fresh? Isn't it so exciting?
Don't waste our time with stupid questions. Let's get this over with.
Good, good. You're ripped raring to go. Gotta say, I don't hate it. Not at all.
Well,
Okay then, let's get this show on the road.
thrills,
Everyone, please
thrills,
find your assigned seat.
thrills.
So, curtain open once again. Deadly judgment, deadly deception, deadly betrayal, deadly riddle, a deadly defense, deadly faith, a deadly last trial. Alright, we'll save. So now we're at the next part. We're at the actual trial itself. Who's gonna, ugh. Oh man, I'm not ready. I'm still not ready. But we will end this episode right here because we ran out of time for more. So, because I know these trials do go for a bit. Heck, literally the first trial was like an hour long. It's a bit heavy. It's a bit hefty. So, I'm gonna call it and continue on to the next episode there. So until then, guys, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. Also, comment and subscribe to get new on videos and become a member of the Coop Coop crew today. Also, be sure to follow me on Twitter and Blue Sky so you could recommend any video games you want me to play or chat, your preference. Also, if you subscribe, be sure to tap that bell to get new notifications on videos so you'll never miss an upload from me ever again. But that's gonna be it from Danganronpa. In the next episode, we will hit that class trial and figure out who killed Chihiro. But until then, guys, have a nice day, have a nice night. Amateur is out. Stay safe, stay sharp, stay cuckoo crazy, and I shall see you in the next episode. Peace.